Hey guys, it's Kiki, and it's another 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge video. This challenge was created by Kevin Cross here on the YouTube, so you can see a link to his channel, his first foray into the challenge, and the Facebook group in the description below. Essentially, this challenge is for 100 days straight, no missed days. You do work a minimum of 30 minutes every single day on your personal comic projects, and then you make a social media post of some kind showing what you did, keeping you honest. I do videos. Today is number 27 of my second go into this 100-day challenge. Yeah, I did some sketching today. Essentially, as I said in a couple different videos, I wasn't real happy with the pencils that I was using, but I didn't want to go back to using marker, so I'm kind of putting the coloring portion of this on hold, because as I said previously, I need to find all my tools. And so today I worked on a few sketches, redoing the sketches where they were just the inks. And I think what I'm going to do is, instead of redrawing this every single time, because now I'm mostly just working on the medium, I'm going to actually use, my scanner is a printer scanner copier combo device. So I'm going to make photocopies. And my printer prints on 11 by 17 Bristol. So I'm going to print them out on Bristol and use those to test, because that's something I've done. Here, I'll show if I can find this image. If not, I'm just going to cut this part out. But if I find the image, this is the wall I have at my cubicle at work. I used to do inking and coloring practices at work. This is back when I was first learning how to use markers. And at least in color, the way I learned to use markers is I first used only grayscale, and then once I got a hold on actually doing that, I moved to actually using colors. I'm gonna make a video about that in the future, because I'd had somebody ask me to do a video about that. But anyway, I printed these are images that some of these are other people's pencils and inks that I, just for testing purposes, printed out and did some testing, some test coloring and all that good stuff. And so I'm going to do this pretty much the same thing with this stuff. I'm going to print them out on Bristol so that I'm not having to redraw the image every single damn time, and just do color studies essentially on these to figure out the medium and what I want to do with it. So that is my plan for the next few weeks, or next couple days actually, just to do this line art, and then hopefully by the time I finish doing the line art for all the characters, including my cats, then I will have found all my stuff so that I can start doing medium tests. And once I figure out character stuff, I'm going to do test panels where I can figure out how the whole panel is going to look. But yeah, I'm kind of moving one step at a time. And this kind of leads into a topic, something that Van Illustration had asked me some days ago, about setting attainable goals, and how, when you have such a small amount of time to work in, how you plan on getting that work done. The short answer is I'm kind of crap at it. I don't. I'm really bad at setting goals, and I'm really bad at overestimating what I can do. My brother says I have occasional delusions of grandeur and go a little overboard. This can be shown in the fact that over a year ago I decided I was going to make a bunkie board for my bed because my box spring broke, and the wood for that is still sitting in the closet. And then 2 years ago I decided I was going to reupholster my couch. The fabric for that is still folded up and sitting in my linen closet. Like, stuff like that. I do that stuff all the time, and it is super frustrating, because I'm like, I have this idea and I'm going to do stuff, or I'll start something and never finish it. Like, I have a crap ton I know how to crochet, and I crocheted like some cozies and some pot holders and stuff. And then my crochet needle and the thread, the yarn, has just been sitting in a bag for 1.5 years. And so, like, I have these ideas for these craft projects, and then I'm really bad about planning like stuff and actually figuring out how to do stuff. And I'm a little better with comics, because I have actually finished comics in the past and done things, and yeah. But Right now I think I kind of break it down into tentative goals and hard goals. And I try with the hard goals not to have them too far in the future at this time, because it's something, finding out what you can do is such a very personal thing. Because there's some people who will be able to get 3 times what another person can get done in the same amount of time. And so it's about learning your limits. And it's something I'm getting a lot better at. So right now I have a tentative goal of, by the end of this 100 days, having those 30 strips done. Right now, the only hard, fast goals that I have are 30 minutes a day and getting at least one thing done during that 30 minutes. So if it's one sketch, or if it's one story idea, or one scripted strip, that is pretty much my goals right now. As I meet those, and it's kind of like when you're learning to draw. Once you get one thing down packed, then you add to it. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Especially if you're starting on a new project, don't sit there and say, I'm going to get this done in this time. Give yourself small increments to grow on. So the first week, be like, okay, I'm going to get one thing done I'm going to work 30 minutes every day. I'm going to get this one thing done during that 30 minutes. And then go from there. And once you get to where you're getting that one thing done, and you're well under the 30-minute mark, then you can add things onto it and kind of grow from there. I think at this point, that's how I see the best way to do it. Because there is a fine line between setting goals for yourself and pushing yourself too hard. Because if you push yourself too hard, you're going to break. And I don't want to break at this point. I didn't really think through all those answers. I think I might have a better answer in the future when I have, I actually script this stuff and think about it. But this is kind of just off the cuff of my thoughts of the situation. If you hear the patting noise, that's me patting my cat. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to continue on with the line art. I'm hoping to have at least 3 more done tomorrow and then go on from there. And by the end of this week, my tentative plan for the end of this week is to have my house together, have my studio together, and have all my supplies. Again, that's going to be a tentative thing. The hard, fast goal that I do actually have for this week is to, as I said, I bought a box spring. I haven't put it together yet. Is to get that done so that I can actually sleep not on the floor and actually get some rest. And also get my drafting table replaced and get that done, because there's a few other things I want to do. Anyway, I'm rambling. I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Later.